What's good, y'all? It's fresh. This is Guerrilla Hustle. This is my healing journey. Just like I said, y'all know it's gonna be really windy, so excuse me for the wind. If I gotta redo some parts, then it is what it is. Man, I know it's windy, y'all. Look at how beautiful that is. It's amazing, man. This is Ludington State Park. For people who don't know, this is Ludington State Park. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's fresh and this is Guerrilla Hustle. Today, y'all, I'm here at the beach. It's windy. It is about, I think it's like between 50 and 60 degrees. It's gonna be extremely windy when I go out there. So I just want to do an introduction and open up this video. Starting a new series, y'all. My journey to healing, right? My healing journey. And yesterday, got some medication from the doc. There's 90 pills in here. My doctor, brand new doctor actually, they say she's one of the best. So talked to her and told her about my situation. And I thought something was wrong with my heart. You know what I mean? I was just having really, really bad chest pains, man, for the last, it's middle of March 2025. So I don't know when you're gonna be watching this video, but I've been having chest pains probably since January. And I know the feeling just like everybody else, you know what I mean? If I go to the doctors, it's something wrong, or, you know, I'm really thinking something's wrong. It's gotta be to a point to where it's bad and I need to go see a doctor, because I do not. I'm a person that does not go to the doctor. I know black people that we don't go to the doctors as often, or we used to, you know, back in the past, we didn't go to the doctors, and a lot of people starting to change those things. If it's something wrong with you, you're having some pains, or you're having some mental issues, go see a doctor. Took me about 4, 8, you know, anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks probably, to go see a doctor. And this doctor tried to prescribe me, you guys, he tried to prescribe me depression medication. And I was like, nah, because I've never heard anything good about depression medication, or people, I know, you know, people firsthand that's schizophrenic that have been on medications and stuff, and I'm not schizophrenic, y'all. But I've never heard anybody say anything good about depression medication. So she prescribed me a medication, okay, non-narcotic, and I'm supposed to take it for about 6 weeks before I got to go back and see her, and we're going to see what happens. My journey to my healing. I wanted to sit here and do this introduction because of it's gonna be windy out, and I don't even know if I'm gonna have to do the whole video in the car, but I just want to give y'all some of the vibes. In this first video, you know, my healing journey, what does healing look like? You know what I mean? And just speaking from my own, going through my journey, y'all, I don't know at this point what healing looks like. You know what I mean? And I wanted to, as I was driving here, I had a lot of thoughts about, man, how this video is going to come out, things I was going to say. But if you've come up like myself to a family of trauma, you come up like myself to parents and grandparents who never, therapy wasn't a thing during their times, you guys. You know what I mean? My mother was born in 1964. My grandmother who raised me was born in 1945. There was no such thing as black people knowing about therapy. It wasn't just as prevalent and known and a thing in that time, you know, unless you had, you know, the money, you were the affluent. Going to be taking much needed time. So what does healing look like? Healing looks like a lot of isolation. Healing looks like a lot of alone time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm doing this from my own journey. You can't heal, y'all, and take the time to heal and be distracted. I don't think those two things coincide. There's time for you to take time and just enjoy yourself. Go out and do some family functions. Go to the beach. Stop focusing on just healing and healing and healing, and just live. There's a time for that, right? And just follow me as I'm just going through my talk. But there's a time to do the work, and then there's a time just to breathe. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of isolation. It's a lot of loneliness. It's a lot of time to yourself. It's a lot of time like therapy. It's a lot of time even when you're not at therapy. One thing I heard from a homie that did therapy is he said that the therapist told him, physical activity is necessary. Going out and playing sports. You know what I mean? I'm looking at this water, and it's just raging right now. A lot of healing is digging up those traumas, them coming to the surface, just like waves crashing. It's rough, and it's going to tear up a lot of things. It's going to, mess up the shoreline. It's going to splash all up on the shoreline, and it's going to be rough. But a lot of healing also, it's not just the peace. It's the dealing with the trauma when it's coming to the surface. You know what I mean? Let's get out here. I knew it was gonna be windy. Still had to come get the vibes though. Like that, man. Healing, y'all. Look at that.